What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. There he goes. How's everybody doing? That shirt make you feel like you punch somebody out or what?
Got my name on it.
I know he thinks he's somebody now. He's got a shirt with a name on it. Schreiber. Yeah.
Bavarian.
Yes.
They even spelled it right.
I know.
It's impressive. I'm
Guys,
impressed.
these
Everybody
shirts,
gets it wrong.
these are the new Legend Hobby shirts, guys. And if you haven't seen them, you need to go to the website, check them out. These are awesome. The backs of them are just as impressive as the fronts.
Yeah.
You got all the Legend Hobby good stuff going on. The website, Fly Legend, keep them flying. Arms. I mean, even check these out, guys. I mean, these are even cool. You want to put some pins on there?
And show them your smoker's
I mean,
patch.
yeah, exactly. These and they're cool, man. They're breathable. That's what's so nice about them. They're just very comfortable. So yeah,
It's nice.
it is. Thomas spares no expense, guys, on his merchandise as well as his airplanes. And these are absolutely awesome shirts.
Sweet.
Very comfortable. I was a little concerned though when we got them and they were double X's, and I was like, "What?" I mean, I'm thinking, I'm not a double X. And then Thomas told me why they had to be that because of the size of people in different countries.
I do have 2 X's.
Oh, you do?
A lot.
Okay.
I
All
got
right.
more than 2.
But yeah,
They just went formal.
these are 2X's and they fit perfect, guys. They got a lot of room to move around and
Yeah,
they're just
muscle
cool and
bound.
comfortable. So definitely check these out on the website if you have not. Along with all their other merch, guys. There's a lot of cool merch. Didn't he? Let's see. We actually got cool brochures here that show all the airplanes.
Yeah, he said pick one. He sent it right over.
Exactly. Yeah, we're working
No,
on
he
it.
didn't tell me. He told me
It's
that.
like this is the wish book, right?
This is the one that this is a Sears catalog. Sits
Exactly.
underneath the
Yeah.
hamper in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Trouble.
I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let's see. Where's it at? Let me find it.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find the.
Kind of like the bobber.
I like them all, man. So here we go with this is one of the merchandise pages in this, guys. This just gives you just a small array of different shirts, hats, socks, all kinds of cool stuff. Tumblers,
Handkerchiefs.
man. You can get it all.
I think there is some Legend Hobby
there's keychains. These right here are really cool.
keychains.
Yeah, these are nice.
Cups.
Remove before
razor
flight.
blades.
Yeah, X-Acto knives, pins. Like I said,
Maxim.
really, really cool stuff. And then not to mention just awesome airplanes, guys. I mean, these are just bonuses, but these airplanes are killer. And it gives you a lot of the stats on the planes, talks about them, talks about pluses and minuses and things like that.
Yeah, don't forget Guy. He's in there.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Check
Guy's
him out.
in there.
Yes, sir. Mr. Guy Caputo, Flying Tiger RC. He's in there, got a whole page of ads, looking good. And we've actually got his card right here. Bam. Where's that? Get in front of the camera. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Flying Tiger RC. And guys, talking about upcoming events and things like that. So you guys all know September 14th through the 16th at Bomber Field in Texas. You've got the big B-25 Bomber Field Warbird coming up, man. They're going to be giving away one of these guys. This is a 95.
That's B-17 they're going to be giving away, right?
B-17, yes. They're going to be giving one of those away, and they're huge. I mean, and they're going to be giving away a lot of commemorative merch as well with it.
Hey, does it look like I'm working the drive-thru here? Give me another large fry.
You need a paper
I'm
hat.
just reading the comments. He says we look like we're working through a drive-thru.
Who said that?
I'm looking here.
We need
You know who said that?
who? Who was it?
Where's he at? Oh shoot. Where's it at?
We need a paper hat.
There it is. Jeff in Lower Alabama.
Oh man, LA Jeff.
Cheeseburger.
Two chip or two Pepsi. No soup for you.
Yeah, no super for you.
I don't know about where you guys are, but it's been hot here, man.
Yeah, it's just a little.
It's like 95 here today, which
Oh look, you gotta remember, your heater isn't stuck on like mine with
yeah,
no air
well,
conditioning.
you know,
I drive around.
you have a 255 AC. You're riding around in a
That's
truck
correct.
with two windows down at 55.
But when I'm sitting at the light and everybody's heat from under their cars is coming up and going into my
Yeah.
window, it don't work good.
Well, can't you fix it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just don't have time.
Of course. That's how it
I'm
works.
waiting for winter, so I'll have to fix it.
Hey, well, you might be a while on that one, man. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, August and then September, doesn't it start to do this?
It kind of can, but with the weather patterns we've been in, who knows? It didn't get warm here until what? In the middle of June, really, what I call warm.
Yeah, it's a little bit behind, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Last year it stayed warm all the way up through 1st of January, and then it got cold for a little while. So, we're pretty blessed here with decent weather. Consider we just had a lot of wind. It was windy today.
It was. Actually, that felt good.
It did.
Sad news this week.
Do tell.
Chris Wolf lost his B-58
Oh,
on the
man.
maiden.
Yeah,
Ah!
I saw that too.
All that work.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Sound great. Flying great. Now, I don't know the whole cause of what happened, but you can just tell he lost it. You know how you're trying to get your airplane to go left or right and you don't have it and you're leaning like this, like it's going to help? That's me.
Yeah, he was out here like
He was
this.
over there trying to do I would too.
Yeah.
It's just like you just lost a child.
Yeah, F you, Kenny.
F you, Kenny. This is the drive-through. Where's your credit card?
That's right.
Slide it. Jibba.
But yeah, he was taking that. Wasn't he taking that to Neffy? So for the scale competition, the one where they do all you have to have it painted and looking scale and got to fly at scale.
Scale Masters?
Something. He carries something normally every year, something to a competition like
Well,
that.
that would have been one to go with.
Yeah.
That was nice.
And I think that's what he was doing that plane up for. And it was sad that he lost that airplane.
All that work.
And then they had to search for it for 2 days.
That really
in
sucks.
the
When you
soybean
leave your
field.
child out there,
Yeah.
especially when it starts raining, because that's what we had.
Yeah,
He lost it in the corn. It was 1,100 feet away. He
Yeah.
looked it up on his profile.
yeah,
1,100 feet away, and we couldn't find it. And he was out there 3 hours getting cut up in the corn.
yeah.
I mean, in corn, when you're buried in 10 feet of corn, you can yell and no one can hear you.
Oh no,
You can have a heart attack. We'd never find you.
that's right. Yeah,
All the
truly.
leaves and everything.
That's right. Well, and Chris's plane went down in soybeans, and he said the soybeans were chest high. And I'm thinking our soybeans around here in North Carolina don't get, but maybe knee high or a little better.
somewhere around here.
So I'm thinking if they were chest high soybeans, they must be like soybeans on steroids. I don't
Miracle
know.
Pro.
They make some good hamburgers. That's all I
Estrogen.
got to say. What's up, Jeff Bro? How you doing, man? Good
Jeff
seeing you.
Bo.
Yeah, Fly High RC. How you doing, buddy? That was a sad day with that plane going down. It really was.
I know. I was going through all the emotions that he was going through when he was going through it because I know exactly what it feels like. Oh, you're just so tore up. I mean, it's flying great, and all of a sudden, it's not flying great.
Yeah.
So either he burned out the batteries by consuming too much, or something burned out on the ESCs. The fans were fine. So it's either ESCs or batteries.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and then you have Schublers in there as well.
I don't know if he had Schublers. I don't know. I didn't.
If you did, that's even more money.
I was just watching flying, like, oh, that looks good. And going around in the circuits, and all of a sudden,
It was sad. It really was.
Not
I
fun.
mean, he even felt terrible. I mean, he's like, wow.
you almost
guy.
need therapy after that.
No doubt. Yeah, he put a lot of effort into that plane, man. And that makes the pucker factor even go up higher
I know.
when you've got all that time and the build and the effort. I mean, I can't imagine these guys that build a complete balsa plane from sticks.
Yeah. Well, I've done the same
Yeah.
thing. You remember the old pilot kits from the Hobby Shack days? I'm sure you guys do. Y'all got gray hair out there, right? I mean, I don't think we have a young crowd, right?
No, not
We
really.
were grandpas on up.
Yeah. Come on.
It took me a year. I built it a whole year, and I crashed that on the maiden flight.
Yeah. Maiden?
The maiden.
So you had toothpicks when you went home. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it flew for 2 minutes after I lost contact. You opened up the canopy, and then you got in the radio and everything. So it was on the canopy was on a hinge like this. I had the on-off switch like this on the bulkhead.
Yeah.
The rubber band holding the canopy, for whatever reason, air got under it and flipped the canopy. I guess the rubber band clipped the radio off when it opened it up. So literally, it flew for 2 minutes.
Oh, God.
Stuck in this position, a little bit left. It would go up in the upwind and go downwind, lose, and then to come back around and go up because it's going in upwind. And for 2 minutes, I had to stand there and watch it.
They couldn't do nothing about it.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
Sucked.
Well, and Chris, his was a lot further away than he originally thought. I mean, because he thought it was pretty close, right on the other side of the fence at the field where he
It's
was.
never where you think it is.
And no, it was. I mean,
Way up.
the guys that found it were flying around the soybeans in ultralights, and that's how they found it.
They got their buddies in ultralights.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
I mean, so they might not have found it. So, let's do a slight roll call. See who we got in here this evening. Let me
Tim
go back
Two-Time,
up.
laying it on the line.
Of course, we've got
Got a little triumph going on.
Keith Christie, Jeff of Lower Alabama. We have Victor Shamlis is in here, of course. I think Victor was the first to the party tonight. Tim Touton, how are you, buddy? Good to see you tonight, as always. We have, let's see, going down. We have Snow River. How are you, man? Good to see you. Fly High RC. As I said, Jeff over in Raleigh's here. Paul McNeil. Let's see. We've got Roach Coach Healy's. How are you, buddy? Been seeing a lot of your stuff on Facebook lately. Put up a lot of good posts. He flies some good helicopters, man.
Jeff Paul sold his trailer today.
Oh, really?
That's what he said.
Wow,
He
that's
said
awesome.
he was sad.
Congratulations on that, buddy.
I know, you're happy and sad at the same time.
Got Brian Chambers. Well, he's not sad because he's doing a new one. Brian Chambers, how are you, man? Let's see. Pink waving, man. I hear you, man. Making sure I haven't missed any hangers. Of course, Kenny, F you, Kenny, a big F you.
Kenny, F you. Get
That's
underneath the
right.
bus and check that oil leak, buddy.
Lyndon Stewart, man. Greetings,
Sir
buddy. How you
Lyndon.
doing? That's right. Let me see. Philip Cochran, how are you, man? Good to see you here tonight. Just heading down on the list. Man, we got a lot of guys hanging out in here with us tonight. I appreciate you guys. Don't want to miss nobody. RC Flying Veteran, how are you? Ed Ratliff, how are you? Yeah, thanks all you guys for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Uh-oh, he's breaking out the work that I've done here recently on the, check this out. That 14's coming along, guys. Got the bottom painted. Doesn't that look good? Starting to put some decals on it. Yep, can you spin where you see some decals laid on the side over here? Bring it. Turn it this way. Bring it. Just watch the D1. Check it out, guys. Starting to get some decals on here. Got some on the front up here. Some on the wing. It's getting there, slowly but surely, and it keeps looking better and better. We got the tail feathers on, if you can't see that.
I'm flying this weekend if you let me.
Hey, man, whatever floats your boat, it's up to you. Yep, gotta get the dust off
All
of
you
it,
gotta do
too.
is CG it.
That's right. But, yeah, what do you guys think? I think it looks really good. Like I said, the bottom turned out great.
Yeah, it really checks it out.
It does. It just really sets it to a different level. Kind of gives it some more dimension, so to speak.
I got enough dimension.
Dementia, yeah. You're hitting the light up there. Watch out. He's going to break it before he gets it to the field.
I know. We need a bigger office.
That's a big F-14, guys. Thanks, Roach. I appreciate you, man. It's getting there. I think it's going to fly great. It's got to. I just don't see why it wouldn't, you know? We get that thing up in the air, I think it's going to scream because it's got twin 90s in it, you know? It's definitely going to have the thrust, that's for sure. Let's see.
I know. Fly it already. Come on. It's Christmas again. I
Fly
get
it
it.
already. Yeah, we're getting there, man.
Yeah, we're a little slow. We got to get off our walkers.
Tell you what, man, I've been craving water all day. I tell you though, I mean, just like today we were talking about earlier, it's been windy here, guys. You can't buy breeze in July or August, and it's been breezy like all the way through our summer, and it's not been just like a breeze down the line. It's a crosswind, yeah, howling. I mean, it's crazy. And sometimes it's just a hot breeze coming up too.
Satan's anus.
Snow says, only worry about the toss. It really needs a dolly.
Needs a dollar?
A dolly.
Oh, a dolly.
We've talked about that. We've actually talked about building a PVC.
Nah, we're just going to
slingshot.
get on the roof. The new roof will just huck.
Yeah. Just don't fall over the roof when you huck.
I want to be on the roof. You'll be on the roof.
Oh, I'm going to be on the. Oh, okay. Well, I need a tether.
Well, you've been up there. You know where the
Yeah,
edge is.
I do.
It's like people say, "Well, I don't want to ruin it." Well, don't hurt it. Don't crash your car. Don't crash your. Not that,
Yeah.
certain things will have to control, but when you huck it off a roof, you got
Yeah,
what?
we just added how many square feet of roof on there?
I don't know. We got almost 2,000 square feet of sheltered roof. That's a lot for us.
That's nice for our field.
That's
yeah,
double.
it's
We
big.
added like 980 some square feet of shelter,
Yeah, big.
and
Yeah.
we were on top of the shelter
Yeah.
when it was 103, with the silver metal roofing, and it
Blazing up.
was hot.
Me and him getting it done.
Everything was melting that I had.
But I will say, the last time we were up down there doing that, we didn't have anybody to hand
No,
the
that
stuff.
was nice.
We had to get up, get down. This time we did have people on the ground
Yeah.
handing the stuff up, making sure things were proper from our viewpoint and their viewpoint. So that really came in handy.
Yes. It was
The
good.
more hands you got helping you do stuff like that, the better it gets. And so thanks to all the guys that chipped in at the club. What was it, like 5 or 6 of us out there?
Yeah, I didn't get home till 10 o'clock.
I know. Well, y'all had to see what it looked like with lights and everything.
It was cool. It was nice, man. There wasn't no wind anywhere. Perfect
Yeah,
time to fly.
of
No
course.
one was there.
That's how it works,
It always sucks like that.
Also, another reason we're getting this all set up, guys, is because the end of September, September 30th, is our Big Bird Warbird Classic. It's a big event at our field. We have people come from all over, a lot of big warplanes that are composite planes.
What's that laced with?
Sawdust. But yeah, it's going to be a big time. That's one of our biggest fly-ins, and we really have a good turnout, a good time. We have a lot of good food. We're having barbecue chicken. We're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs. That's a farmer's stand there, man.
Well, he said I don't have one. I'm showing him.
Oh yeah,
Now this, yeah, that's virgin, baby.
yeah.
I
That's,
don't see sunshine. We'll never see sunshine unless I'm
Jared, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? Jared Kirby's coming to our fly-in.
I know. He's got his electric setup for sale. How
I
come?
know. I don't know. Yeah, Jared, why have you got your electric?
Yeah,
stuff?
I just see it for sale.
I
And
did too.
big discount, never
Yeah.
used, but ran up on the. What's the deal?
Right.
Gas, electric, gas, gas.
Bigger electric.
I don't know.
Who
I'm
knows?
confused.
I
Jared,
know. Do
if it
tell.
wasn't for you, I wouldn't have this shirt.
Exactly. Telling you,
I'm just
right here.
curious. What's the
Bam.
set? Are you sticking with the gasoline now and not the electric? Or are you going? I mean,
Yeah.
wife kicking out of your house and need to buy a new bumper for the car?
But yeah, Jared's coming to our flight. It's going to be a good time, guys. So if you're anywhere in the area within an hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, some guys travel a long way. Come and hang out with us. You can get there as early as you want. We do have camping areas where you can bring your camper if you want to. We have power all the way down the line and lights.
Yeah, but no sewer.
Yeah, no
Just
sewer.
electrical.
Yep.
You got an
So-
outhouse if you need to use that. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. If the Blue Lagoon, it will be clean
Yeah.
temporarily until.
How does your club handle mowing the field? Members, we have a member, Mr. Michael Hood, which actually takes good care of our field, keeps it looking really nice. He does it every week, does a fantastic job, and and he's a member. So that's how we keep it done. And plus, when we have our fly-ins, we all get out there on Fridays and do stuff.
Well, they make us get out there on Fridays.
Yeah,
so
but
we're
it's gotta
working
be
while
done.
everyone else is enjoying the Friday, but we get to enjoy at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't forget the chicken wing dinner. No, the one we had after we made the shelter. We got like 100 wings.
Yeah, from East Coast Wings, they were
It was
fabulous.
great.
Yeah, they were great.
Man, then I had to go and I had to buy roses, and I went to the hospital and I gave her roses at work.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was my 340th anniversary.
300.
Yeah, I mean,
Keith Christie said, "Do you pay him?" Yes, we pay him. Yes, we do.
yeah, because that's a lot. It's like 4 acres.
Yeah, it's a lot of
That's
grass.
4 acres of
Plus
solid
weed eating.
grass.
Yeah, it's weed eating too.
And the best part
What's up, Ruff?
between you and us is when he's mowing and we're underneath the shelter while he was mowing. Remember, he was going down the runway,
Yeah.
but he didn't have his deck down and he didn't know it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're watching him. He's not even
The
cutting.
deck is like 8 inches off the
Yeah,
ground.
he's not even cutting the street.
No, I tried to get his attention and it's just not happening.
And we were trying to holler at him. He's like, "Nah, didn't hear you. Nothing.
Until he gets down to the end and he checks it.
Right, yeah, and he's got to drop.
It's all right. I'd zone out too.
Exactly.
I'd probably zone out the whole thing.
Well, I mean, it gets monotonous when you're cutting that
Yeah,
much
it
grass.
does.
It really does.
Plus the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's probably, what, 65, 70?
I think it's 32.
Really?
Some rough years.
Oh, okay.
Married.
I hear you. Let's see.
Yeah, he gets paid. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. But he does. He keeps our field really nice.
Yeah, it's really
Everything
nice.
looks good. But we all go out on Fridays. We help weed eat.
Yeah, we have to.
We clean up. We spray lines on the field. We spray the logo down.
We do lines.
Yeah, well, is that it? Yeah, we do lines on the field, exactly. Um, Thunder Thrust at Chatham Kent Airport, Windsor, has been canceled. Dang, always a great time. Wow. What's up, Ray? Good to see you in here, man. Josh Bunn, how are you, buddy? Hello. Yeah, we're just talking about events going on because a lot of people are having fall events and things like that. I think what's the Piedmont, in Piedmont having one too as well?
I don't know, but Wild Bill said he's had the sound off for 5 minutes and said it's a great show.
Oh, right. Cool,
Okay, so
Bill.
you do this.
Everybody will think the sound's off then, right? Good to hear, Bill. Thank you. But yeah,
Ken's on.
we're just trying to let everybody know about events and what's going on in the area and things like that. So you can maybe plan for AMA Magazine is a good way to keep you in touch too, guys, with what's going on. Yeah, Jared, we're looking forward to you being here, man. I hope the weather's good for us. Hope everything does great.
I'm gonna fly regardless.
Jeff says he feels like the lawnmower man. Jeff's got a lot of grass. If he cuts that field, he flies that. That's a lot. That's a lot of grass too. Because he's got a pretty nice place. He flies as well. Him and Tuco.
Him and the Lawnmower Man. You remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
That was before all the fancy pants, CGIs.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. Took that dumb kid, which would be me,
Yeah.
and then he starts giving them that stuff. All of a sudden,
That's like what was the movie Waterboy? Adam Sandler. Remember he cut the grass on his ride
Waterboy.
and rode around on his riding lawnmower.
Yeah. My mama said.
Mama said. My mama said. So I was telling Wayne about it earlier. Did you guys see the new 64 millimeter F-22 that
I have
Motion came
not.
out
I
with?
have not seen it.
Mhm.
Is it cool? Is it free?
No, it's not free. It flies off of a 4S 2200.
That's cool. Is it that motion?
Yes, and Wesley was up there flying it today, and it looked pretty fun. It's got fixed gear, which I'm sure you could take off. But he was doing some good high alpha and stuff like that with it. And it's got a new paint scheme on it. It's version 2 of the same plane, I believe. So yeah, it looks really nice, and it's also got reverse thrust with the new Motion RC ESCs in it. So Motion has now got the reversible ESCs as well, guys. Let's see. Yeah, Keith, I bought a JD company. Yeah, our guy bought his zero turn as well. It cuts our field, but he does it on the side for money as well for other clients and things like that too. So, yeah, Jared said I have a plane for any conditions. Awesome, man. Yeah, the F-22. What's the price tag?
There's a 90 millimeter.
Yeah, they may not have it on the website just yet. I don't know.
There's a 90 millimeter.
64.
There it is. $179.
179. So yeah, so that's right in keeping with pretty much everything else in that size. So
That's cool.
yeah, you guys just want something to toss around, and have a good time. Yeah, that's
In
a good plane.
stock.
F-22 just flies good. Well, we call it the flying flounder.
Yeah, it's punchy looking.
Let's see. Jared said, I was really wanting to pull the plug on Seagull 50cc Zero, but I'm going to have to wait. I've blown my RC budget, and I buy more, I'll be on the couch. I hear that.
You have a
buddy.
budget?
So,
I have an ashtray. That's my budget.
yeah, your ashtray. He says, Guniak says the smaller F-22 flies like the big one, too. That's
Oh.
good to know. Sweet hand launchers. Yeah, no doubt. And like I said, it does have fixed gear, and Wesley was taking off the Geotech. Now, I can take off of our grass with like the 64 millimeter F-18.
Yeah.
Actually, I took off the grass with the UMX Citation Jet, man.
You did?
The day it was cut. Yes, I did. And it took off and landed great on our grass.
Wow.
That says a lot for a UMX jet,
Was it a cool day or a hot day?
I'd say it was in the spring. It was last spring, as a matter of fact. Not this past spring, last spring. And it did great. That's a good little jet, man. That little Citation.
What happened to it?
I still have it.
Where?
It's in the trailer.
I haven't seen it. Was it in the box?
I keep them in the box.
That's why.
Yeah, that's where you keep the UMX planes.
I
It's
did
a
not
carry-
know that. I don't
Yeah.
have a UMX.
UMX planes are like they come in like a suitcase, and
Gotcha.
so they have a handle on them actually.
Yeah,
for
just like the F-14 did.
Yeah.
I've seen it in the hobby shop.
for that very reason, And don't forget, guys, the new rules. What is it? September 16th are coming up for the remote ID CRAP that we have to deal with.
Government's always got to put their nose into everything. They just think
Yeah.
that we can't do nothing. Can you imagine if we just all didn't provide them the means to?
Yeah. But on a bright note, if you are a member of a certified sanctioned AMA field,
Yes.
you don't have to worry about it. So
Hallelujah.
find you a nice local club and join, and you don't have to worry about remote ID. So that's always good.
You mean to tell me now they have to hire all these people to sit down and look at all these things that are flying off the ground 400 feet and go,
Yeah,
"Hey, 401!
yeah, yeah, they got time.
401!"
They've got time. Yeah. Let's see. Keith Christie said AMA sent out a email about clubs that fly within the airspace at an airport, coming up with a new rule for that as well. That doesn't shock me a bit.
No,
We've
we've been flying
actually-
100 years without no new rules, and
Right.
everything's been fine.
Yep. We've actually we requested to raise our ceiling to 1,500 feet.
2,000.
2,000 is that what it is?
Yeah, 2,500, something like that.
Let's see.
Half a mile.
Let me back up here. Jerry
do I
Kirby, Jeff, do you have the big twin King Air? I think yes, I do have it, and it flies great. Wayne's actually got one too that he picked up from a guy he knows.
They fly great.
The King Twin is a great airplane.
Awesome.
Man.
Takes off great, lands great, flies great, sounds good. You just got to keep up with it. My flap started to break off with a thin foam where they make it in the mold. You know how thin that they leave there for a hinge line.
That's right.
You use it enough, that rips. You got to put some Blenderm on the top. Put
The
some
same
Blenderm.
thing happened with the E-Flight Carbon Z. You had
anything.
you know,
I
yeah.
always put Blenderm in all the first surfaces.
Yeah.
It's just don't have to worry about it falling off.
Yeah, Jared, we'll be glad. Me and Wayne will break them out. Wayne would definitely probably have his there.
Ish.
They're a great flying airplane. They present well in the air. The money, the price, you can't beat it. They look beautiful. I've got the V2 that I custom painted. It came plain, and I custom painted.
I fixed the V1. Something happened.
Lyndon Stewart said, "How can I get one of those shirts to buy that you guys
You want
have?"
this shirt?
You've got to go to Legend Hobby, man. They've got a lot of merchandise. LegendHobby.com. Matter of fact, let's put a link in here for that right now.
Linking it?
Yeah,
put
we're gonna
President
put
Lincoln in
a
there?
link in
Yeah,
here.
it's nice. They even spelled it right. I mean, I was impressed. I am impressed. Not depressed. I'm impressed.
Let's see here. All right, so Lyndon, giving you a link right here, buddy, and you can go check out their merchandise right now, or do it later, preferably later, while you can enjoy the show. But there is the website, and again, Thomas has got some of the coolest merchandise, man, and it is so
Yeah.
comfortable, breathable.
Yeah, it is. It's got all those nice little holes in there.
These shirts are not cheap, guys, and he's got the big tumblers that are like these that are big. He's got the smaller 16-ounce tumblers that have his logo. They're green. Those are really nice as well. The socks are awesome. Keychains, hats. Got all kinds of hats. Yeah, exactly. These socks are nice socks. They're made
They
by.
smell good too.
I think they're made by a company called Fitz, guys, and that's one of the best socks.
Built-in charcoal layer, I think.
Mhm. They're moisture wicking.
That's what it is.
Yep. Yes, sir. And we got the hat up there. We got the hat on the gopher. Oh, you got it on? Cool. Yeah, there you go, right here. You got it sitting on the
Not like this,
nah.
like that.
Right.
Not like this.
No.
Sometimes like that. But when you're like this in the sun and you're like this, there's a reason why this should be here.
And this is all embroidery on here, guys. These are not patches.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
This is all embroidery. And then the bombs all the way around, logo on the back as well. He also has the trucker style hats, and also show them the back of the hat with the decal embroidered in there as well. So yeah, that's not cheap, guys. What's up, Adam? How are you, buddy?
Adam,
Adam in the
he's been
house.
busy, man. He's been laying videos down
I
like
know,
rabbit.
man. Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
man.
blah, blah.
yeah. Staying busy. But yeah, if you want some great merchandise, go to legendhobby.com, and Thomas can hook you up, man. You'll be looking the part at the field. I'd love to get one of the big tent canopies that they've got. You seen those?
Yeah, but you got to be, I think, a diamond member.
Yeah, you got to know
I
somebody.
think what's that? Wasn't it Amway where you had to be like a Diamond
Yeah,
member.
yeah.
You remember everybody had the garage full of crap? And everybody-
yeah.
They opened up the garage door, and I'd look at them when I was a kid, and I go, how do they got all that crap in there?
Exactly. What are you doing? Hand puppets?
Yeah.
You're stretching my socks all out of whack, man. What are you doing? Look, he's got hand puppets over here. Yeah. They just need to start doing like this, you know. He starts doing like this. I don't see the button-down shirts on their site. Well, I think they're coming.
I don't know.
Send Thomas an email at info@legendhobby.com and put in a request, or let him know you like them and let him know you'd like to get one. That's info@legendhobby.com, and that'll go straight to Thomas as well. And I think they're so busy. They're getting things geared up right now for everything that's coming with the big fly-in. Mean Joe is all over the place
Man,
right
no
now.
kidding, man. That guy posts more than my fence.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. He's busy. Yep. So I think, I reached out to Thomas the other day and was talking to him, and he said, man, I'm sorry. He said, I am so busy right now, can't even see straight. And I said, that's a great problem to have, man. Good deal.
He's not even working on the Corsair, is he?
I don't
No.
know. I haven't asked.
He's
That's
got
Mean
five
Joe.
pod-
Mean
How in the
Joe.
world can he be doing his real job, then building 5 planes between that job?
Well, Joe's building all the planes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about.
Oh, you're
Thomas.
talking about Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just wondering if Joe's got anything going on the Corsair.
I don't know. Well, he just got the Maxi Lift done, and did build series. 3 videos on that. And guys, we all know what doing videos takes time, energy, effort. It's tough.
What is that?
It just doesn't happen, and then that's with your regular day job too. So yeah, Jared, big stuff is coming from Legend. Guys, we can't tell you everything right now, but there is some really, really cool stuff coming down the pipe from them. You're going to be very impressed, very happy. And don't forget, Thomas said right here that Seagull Model is also building a Viper jet, 90 millimeter composite. That's going to be awesome. That'll be coming out soon. And he did talk about that when he was in here, a few weeks back when we had him on the show. Watch out for everything now. And that's going to be a big deal. Seagull is going to be a home run on that one, I'm pretty sure. What you got there, man?
Because Adam wanted to see the bone.
Want to see the bone?
Take it up the tailpipe.
That's it.
That.
Yes, sir.
Coming in, Roger 69er coming in.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Sexy
Look
legs.
at these gear, bud. Those are awesome. Actuating gear there. Trailing links. Front gear. All this is aluminum, guys. The strut, everything. 2 LEDs. It's super nice, man. I'm telling you, bud. Super nice. I've got everything ready to go in it.
All I gotta do is get you going.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. But yeah, that is a super nice quality jet there too for a foam jet, guys.
That's amazing. We
It
dreamed
is.
about this stuff back in the day.
Snow, yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? I mean, yeah, if it had quad 70s, but you know what? That would have done to it, right? That would have sent the price tag up, what? Another...
Yeah, that's the other thing. See, they got to make money. We're not
Yeah.
looking at it like making money. We're just looking at what we should have got. Good, would have, good, blah, blah, blah. We're
Yeah.
all keyboard warriors.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing about it is, had they done that,
Yeah, money.
you'd had 2 more ESCs, you'd had 2 more fans. That would have taken it up probably another, what, $600?
No, yeah. It's just, you're going to class yourself out of people who couldn't afford it. Or
That's
can't
right.
afford it.
And then you, like I said, yeah, you limit to a fewer group.
Yeah, so they got all those
Um,
parameters. They have to build it. That's nice.
But yeah, I get where you're coming from, man. Just depends on what you want to invest in something. Somebody somewhere will probably at some point convert it over to either that or turbines. One.
I don't know, man. You wouldn't need a very big turbine. It's only, 11 pounds?
That's what I'm saying. They can use.
12?
They got small ones now.
Oh,
though,
yeah.
man.
They got the little teeny weenies.
So yeah, that would be cool.
It's nice.
But
It's
yeah,
pretty.
X-Fly makes some beautiful planes, guys. The foam on these, I was telling somebody this past Saturday, we were all working at the club. I've got the J65 as well. And I will tell you, we had an event in Wilson, North Carolina called First in Flight at the airport on the asphalt for 4 days. They debuted the Citation, or the Gulfstream as it is, the Gulfstream, I'm sorry, the J65. They debuted it at the They debuted it at the First in Flight in Wilson, and that plane sat on asphalt for 4 days in the
Got hot.
sun.
And
It got very hot.
it
It was a
didn't
hot
gator.
time of year. Never gatored. I was impressed. I got there the first day of the event. I went back 3 days later. That plane's still sitting there, no gatoring. I've never seen foam that didn't gator. I mean, and so I was majorly impressed. So if all of X Fly's foam is that quality and holds up like that, then that's huge.
No, it's never. Yeah,
I mean, that's
I've
big.
witnessed it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Who wants to know how beefy the wing swing mechanism is? You want to take that off and show them?
Well, you'd have to take get a screwdriver and take it. Who wants to know that?
One of the guys on the show. Any concern? Crash test dummy. RC.
Any concern? You know, there have been some concerns. They've actually made an upgrade part, and you can get it.
Like what
It's-
needed to be
it's-
upgraded?
It's the metal piece that the ball link goes into. You remember when we were putting this together? It had the plastic piece that the
Yeah.
ball link screwed into.
Oh, the piece that cost you.
Yes.
The first thing that you started to put on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm going, why didn't you make that? Now I get it. You can make 100 of those for one metal one. But man, if it's a critical part, it's got to work.
But they are sending out aluminum pieces if you want it. You can go through their website and get them. I think Tim Toutant did the mod on his. Some of the other guys have. Victor Shamulus may have done it. I'm not sure. And let's see. Adam said, "How was the first flight prep?" Right now, so far, the only thing I've done to it really is I've gotten my cockpit area all clean, no wires, everything's looking nice, the battery's in place. I've got to set throws on it because I bypassed the factory gyro. I did not want it, didn't use it, so I used a separate receiver, 10-channel, and gyro. Actually, it's a Lemon, and that's what I put in it. I tend to like those, so I can't complain. So that being said, so far everything's checking out great on it. I've got the gyro is set on my gain knob should I need it. I've got an on-off switch for it for the maiden flight. So yeah, it's just a matter of setting my throws and everything will be done. Yes, Snow said, and of course, it won't stand up to Wayne hitting it again. Yeah, that back was tricky to get in and out, but he's going to show you the inside of the wing there so you can see what's going on. And we'll talk about that too. Let's see. Yeah, Snow River said the wing mechanics are beefy. They are. The actual pivot point is a nice chunk of aluminum. Everything's really nice. It's just magnets. Yep, there you go. I'll grab the camera and we'll zoom in. Here we go. We'll zoom in on this for you guys so you can see this.
Let me turn it and then you can
We
get
don't
that.
have to. I can do this right here. All right, so as you guys can see, there is the the part that we're talking about right here.
Bearing.
And then this
There's
is
a
all
structural
all
all the way
aluminum.
through.
Yeah, it goes all the way
Look at
through.
that big old, looks like a maple block of some kind. Look
Yep.
like it's layered. Looks
So, yeah.
beefy.
Very nicely done. You see, I've got my wires routed and tucked so that when the wing does come in and out, these are not pinched or in the way. Like I said, guys, this is all aluminum. This piece slides down and it's got a bearing inside there.
It's a big bearing
Um,
too. It's like goes on a wheel or something.
This is the area right here where some people are questioning as far as
yeah,
you know.
it just looks like it should be some type of metal something.
but they are if you go to the website, they do have the aluminum part you can replace that with. Some guys have not had an issue. I think Bobby's flown the mud out of his and not had a single issue. RC Plane Reviewer.
Yeah, but it's just when the issue arrives. That's what we don't.
True. Yeah. So there again, guys, it's one of those things where, you know, at the end of the day, you say, well, coulda, woulda, shoulda, and you might wish you did. So, you know, if you want to get those pieces from Banana Hobby, you can and put those in and get that done. But yeah, it's nicely machined. Everything's good.
Yeah, it's nice looking.
I'll tell you, Adam, there's been mixed reviews on that as well. Some guys have had issues. Was it their fault? Was it the setup? Was it the plane? I wanted to do my own throws and my own rates and everything, so I bypassed it, and I didn't have a problem doing that. I was glad to do that. Bobby,
Yeah, because I
you
did all the
know,
welding.
yeah, Bobby did that as well. He bypassed it and went with a separate receiver, of which he has a gyro in it, but he says it doesn't need one. He flies it with or without. So his videos are really good, and he's doing a great job flying it. He's flying it with the stock wing connector for the servo arm and everything. So again, should you put the aluminum on? Well, it's just a.
Like, how much is it?
I'm
you know?
not sure. Let's see. It doesn't replace that part, but it sits on top
So it's just
to
like
hold it together better. Exactly. It reinforces it is what it does.
Yeah,
But it's an
reinforcement.
aluminum reinforcement. So it doesn't actually hold it together. It just reinforces it, makes it more stable as far as the structure. So yeah, and Tim, are what do they cost? Do you know? Give us an idea of what they run. So if the guys in here want to get some of those, they can. Um, Man, it's hot. Um, Tim said, yeah, what they cost. But yeah, like I said, I went with the 10 channel lemon with the gyro. Uh, I've had good luck with the lemon receivers, and now Motion RC uh, put they had the Admirals, which were the lemons for a long time.
Couldn't they come up with a different name other than lemon?
Oh, well,
The only
you would
thing I think of
but it's
when I
just
hear
like the orange ones that people use. Some people use orange, and they're orange.
well, both those colors represent Ford Pinto in the
You think?
70s.
Yeah, well,
Okay, there's a guy that bought a Ford Pinto and it was orange. No, it was yellow. Remember the yellow and the orange ones? I think it was blue ones.
yeah.
He bought it. Remember all the problems they have? Gas tanks. Everybody,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
May
He
explode on the
literally drove a hole down the middle of it and grew a lemon tree out of it. They had
Oh,
a
wow.
lemon tree growing out of it in his front yard.
Hey,
I'd pass it every day on the way to school.
let's see. We flew the new Cougar from Free Wing and used their gyro, which I wondered about.
Did very
But
well.
it did really well.
It flew very well. I
Well,
watched the videos.
But that's like I fly the Futura from FMS with the reflex. It flies great. I'm very pleased with that gyro.
So what does
Um,
everybody complain about on the stock setup with the gyros?
Well, again,
Or is it just one person, or is it everybody?
no, it's been a few. That's why I say it's only been a few. I don't know.
Because it really gets technical if you don't know. I mean, this isn't the first time airplane.
You got to listen though. You got to listen, and what's his name? Jeremy Salt did
the video.
three. He did 3 in-depth videos on this particular issue, setting it up with the factory gyro, setting it up with factory gyro and a different receiver, and setting it up with a totally different receiver and no gyro. I mean, he's done all of this, and if you don't follow the instructions per the manual, so to speak, you're going to have issues. When this plane is sitting still with their gyro, even plugged in, the surfaces look unlevel. It's when it gets in the air that it does its thing, and everything is right with the world. And
It seems weird.
Jeremy said it is a weird thing, but trust me, it works. Again, the guys that have done it and done it properly and set
Wow.
everything up right, it does work fine. Bobby, flew it with his, and it did fine.
And he flew the stock with
Yes.
the stock gyro and
Yes.
everything drooped.
He said, he didn't care for it. He said it didn't need a gyro, but yes, everything droops until you get in the air.
Well, the question I would ask is, why? Not one airplane that I own any other way droops.
I know.
That don't droop.
I know.
That don't droop. That don't droop.
Jared,
don't droop.
Motion
Just
had
curious.
the Admiral receivers that were lemons. They branded them with their Admiral name. However, now Motion RC has done away with the Admiral receivers, and they're selling just the lemon line. And
That's weird.
they have
must be
the
a branding thing. Must be a business thing.
they have the new receivers out now from Lemon, and that's what I put in here. It's the new 10 channel with the
And you got it all hooked up. I mean, does it all work?
yeah. I mean, it works fantastic. It works on my R knob on my radio for my gains. It was easy to set up. James from Motion RC did a great video on how to set it up. It very by the book. I went right by that. It was perfect. He tells you channel 7 on the receiver is your on-off switch for the gyro. Channel 8 is your gain knob on your radio.
While you're in flight, you can adjust
Yes,
the gain.
yes. And then you have 3 pots on the receiver as well that you can dial up to whatever you want to, and then
But manually though, right?
and then use your knob to adjust from there.
Huh.
So I set my pots at, if you're looking at a gyro pot, it goes from like, say, what is it? Let me think of. It goes from like 8 o'clock around to like 4 o'clock. Well, you're never going to need 100% of gyro, right?
No.
So I set the pots on mine at about 1 o'clock, and then I can turn my gain knob from 0 to 100, however I need to do it. And that's
What's the starting point for all that stuff? Your gains.
I start my gains at basically on my knob at probably a quarter.
So they give you some kind of percentages that you start with in the programming of the
No,
manual?
James talks about that in the video from Motion RC.
Okay.
He says nobody's going to need 100% of that pot
No, that thing
anytime.
would go.
Yeah. So if you turn it down to about 1 o'clock and then turn your knob all the way to 0, you have nothing.
Gotcha.
You have nothing.
I'm used to nothing.
So then if you turn your knob just slightly and start moving the plane, you see very, very slight movement.
So you use your eyeball
yes.
on the ground.
Yes.
Someone holds the plane and does it,
Yep.
and you'll see how it is.
Yes.
It's like this, that's not good.
No, you don't
Yeah.
run it like that. That's right.
It's cracked.
So, and yeah, I set up all my gains on the knob too, Philip. That's the way I do it too, and I like it. Let's see. I was thoroughly impressed with the inside of your L39 that you.
I was impressed. I saw it.
Rich Baker set up. Yeah, thanks, Silver Fox. I appreciate it, man. I'm very peculiar about my wiring. I don't like to see wires. I try to get stuff clean. Rich Baker is the same way. But I did even more than he did because I'm funny like that. I don't like to see any of the wiring if I can hide it.
Kenny is a
And this-
knob. Snow says Kenny is a knob.
I can't.
Is that with a K or just an NOB?
a
Or
noob?
which knob?
A noob
A
knob.
noob?
Um,
We put a hyphen in it.
But you don't see any wires in this bone right
I don't?
here either, Philip. There's nothing. Everything's hidden. All you see is a couple right from the very coming into the receiver. That's it. That's all you see.
What's the yellow dot?
I don't know. It came on it like that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't like to see wiring. I like everything clean and neat and tidy. Even with ESC wires, everything like I did with the L39. Thank you for commenting on that. I really appreciate that. I was proud of it, and that plane flies really good, guys. That's another one I want to get back up in the air. But
You just
he's
got to get in
adjustable.
there. You just got to get there. And besides working, we got to fly.
That's right, man. That's it. I gotta get decent wind. Yeah, Mom's job is to encourage all you guys to hit the thumbs up.
All
button,
right,
so
all
I'm gonna
right.
do
I
it
got
now.
it. Man, I keep
Yeah,
clicking back
yeah.
and forth.
Yeah, do it now. And if you don't like what you're seeing, then hit the thumbs down twice.
And I'll take
You know.
this off and see if you like that.
No,
Okay,
Nobody
I'll put
will
it back
like
on.
no.
No.
That's a hard no.
That's a hard
Um,
no.
Well,
Kenny said it was okay.
Kenny. Lord. We got a right good crowd in here tonight. We had up to 44 in here.
Well, you better
earlier.
keep it going because you've already talked about that. You talked about that. You talked about that. You talked about that. What else you got?
this.
Oh, the new one.
These are the new HRBs, guys. I've been talking about these for a long time. This is the 6200. You can go to Linda Lay at Facebook and go to her eBay site. You can get these. Her shipping is super fast, guys. I get these from her in like 3 days, and she sends these out to me.
Have you weighed this one yet?
I weighed the other one. Yeah, I haven't weighed that
Yeah,
one.
the
but
5200 is what?
690.
1.51 pounds or
Yeah.
690 grams.
And these are actually 40 grams lighter than the blue packs, and they're 200 milliamps more, and they're 100C, guys. So, again, you're getting a lot more battery for the buck and a lighter battery. So the red labels, guys, are incredible batteries.
So you don't know what this one is in the weight.
I do in the ones that are weighed in the box. You can go look over there.
Oh, yeah. So this is another 1,000 milliamp, right?
Yeah.
So if you just divide that by that, you'd know times one more what that would be.
Oh, no, you're killing me now. Go look
Anyway.
in the box. These packs, guys, are awesome. I put up a link last week for Linda's page on Facebook. You can hit her up on Messenger, and you can also check her out on eBay at Yo Woo. Okay, that is the eBay user is Yo Woo.
Did you ask for the XT90 or did you want the EC5?
Well, I got that because this plane here is also a XT90.
Oh.
And
So this would fit in there?
it will if I wanted to, yes.
Okay. So you're going to start with the light one?
I'm gonna start with the lighter one first, and then this one weighs a little more. So eventually,
Where's the
I may-
CG supposed to be at?
the CG on this particular airplane
Isn't it
falls.
funky? Doesn't it give you a line from here to here?
It does. It's like
there to there?
41 millimeters from this point right here, with the wing swept. I mean, with the wing out.
With the wing out.
Yeah.
So once that's there, then it's there. How many?
It's like 41 back.
So that's
So-
just under 2 inches, like 1 3/4
Yeah, I believe it is. It's in the manual. The manual's right there behind you on the table.
You got Manuel?
Manuel's right here on the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing.
So
Most
you have
guys.
you have a CG?
No, I have not. Most guys are flying this on 5,000 HRVs, things like that. Well, the 5200 red label is 40 grams lighter.
Yeah, that's about 2 ounces.
So yeah, so that's a
100.
good savings in weight. So that being the case, I'm going to start this one out with a 5200. The 5200 weighs 690 grams, which again is 40 grams lighter than the old blue labels. And the blue label was 5,000. Is also a 50 or 60 C, I believe.
Why in the world you got 3 inches of travel on the down and you only got an inch travel on the up?
Ain't that something? That's just how the damn thing is. Isn't that something? Yep.
I don't understand.
I don't get it either. That's how they made it, though. That's why some guys are notching out the elevator.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So,
This drive-through needs a new burger.
But yeah, so, and I was telling you guys a while ago about the lemon receivers. This right here, Juice RC. Guniak turned me on to this a long time ago, guys. It's RC Juice. You can go here and you can get the Admiral. Beep.
You can't even get that out of your mind, can you?
Blooper. You can get the Lemon 7-channel with the ability to put a satellite into it and a heat probe. Right now they're $25, and then you can get a discount. Okay, like so much off. You can also get the 10-channel, guys, for like $49. Now I'm gonna tell you this: I went to Amazon. I looked at Motion; they were sold out. Amazon's price on that same receiver gyro was like what was it, $69, like $29 more, and you had to pay shipping. So RC Juice, guys, check them out. They sell a lot of cool stuff.
Come on. Drive-through, Bopsy Twins. I have a different name.
Wreck 'em, Roy. Check them, buddy.
Like them Ralph.
I'll tell you something else too, guys. Joe posted on Legend Hobbies Facebook, I think it was today, from my buddy over here, Marshall, at zoomrc.net. Guys, if you have not checked them out, check them out. There's their websites, and their servo extensions are awesome. They're
Yeah,
the
they are.
twisted,
They're high.
high end,
They
man.
got good.
They're really nice.
AWGs.
But zoomrc.net. Marshall's a great guy. He is out in Texas.
Texas.
He gets my orders here in 3 days, guys. And excellent customer service. If you need something you're not sure, he'll help you out. And yeah, Roy, I know you're digging the shirt, man.
Oh, I'm digging it, baby.
He's got your servo extensions, guys, for your builds. He's got your truck stuff. He's got tools, airplane stuff. He's got a lot of good things.
Oh, dude. Now they're saying we worked at one of those change oil shops, Jiffy Lube.
Hey,
And he says that Snow changed. We had changed his oil, but did you tell him you didn't put the dipstick back
or the plug.
or the plug?
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna check that.
Yeah, uh-huh.
We're qualified.
That's right, man. Certified, qualified. But yeah, hey, you're just jealous, man. You ain't got one of these. These things are like
I'm jealous.
these things are like butter. I mean, they're so comfortable, right?
Yeah, baby. You put
Um,
that, what is that? Old Spice.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah.
that stuff all the commercials? Axe. Remember?
Axe.
You spray AXE on, and
Yeah.
the chicks just fly.
Hey, yeah.
No, I don't care what you spray on a construction worker. Ain't no chick
Nah.
gonna go to
Ain't
that dude.
happening. So yeah. Night, Mom. Thank you.
Hey, Mom. See you tomorrow. Flowers are in the app.
But yeah, guys. Again, try to support your little companies and help them out because we're losing them. And once they're
Yeah, I
gone,
know. It sucks.
you know, we're all going to be in a bad way, and then you wish you had supported them, and you can't. So all these mom and pop, places, guys, if you can help them out, buy stuff
That's
from them,
right. Oh my goodness.
definitely get it done. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just checking it out. It's awesome. All
And
right,
don't-
what else we got?
Well, we got the T28 that's coming from Legend Hop.
When?
Well,
Were we in August?
we're in August, so they said the end of August, 1st of September. So hopefully sooner than later. We'll see.
So it's stuck in the Panama Canal right now?
Should be, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because they're bypassing California
Oh,
port.
I'd bypass California too.
Yeah. So
Speaking of California, today's the anniversary that I moved from California to here 15 years ago.
about Californians. It came down to 95 to the pike.
I watched that live. I watched it.
Funny.
I worked right down the street where he lived on the corner.
Damn. Snow River
If the
said
glove doesn't
Husqvarna
fit.
just laid off 2,000 people and they're getting rid of a lot of gas powered mowers and other products.
Wow.
That's right, man.
That's just
I
the
mean-
beginning, man. That's.
Yep. That's right.
I mean, you don't even want to check into Bank of America how many bonds they bought during the pandemic. They thought they were going to make a killing, and now they can't even get rid of them.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know what a bailout is, remember that in 08? You're going to find out what a bail-in is. They
Mhm.
changed the rules.
Yeah.
They're going to dip into your account, take what they need to pay their debt, and give you a certificate of partial ownership, which means nothing. You'll
No.
never see your money, and you get to pay their debt. Don't you just love this system?
Love it.
Love it.
Fantastic.
That's why I just keep my head in the airplane world and just
They're not even going to give you a hug with that.
not even a hug.
Reckham Roy said, "Where do you live in Cat? Where did
I
you
live just southeast of LA, right there, Whittier, Norwalk, Santa Fe
I
Springs, the
love
5
LA.
and the 605, Downey, where Karen Carpenter lived. Remember Karen Carpenter? You remember
Yes.
the brother trying to make it after she basically killed herself with anorexic? Nobody wants to see some dude singing after there's a chick singing.
No, and I mean, she had a beautiful voice. She was
She was great.
phenomenal, man.
She was.
Their Christmas albums were still one of my favorites.
Man,
Very
remember the
nice.
albums he tried to put out, Up She's Gone? That just don't work.
No,
You might as well just hang it up, get a lawnmower, get a truck, get to work.
that's right. Yeah. Sad but true.
What else we got? Got the F-14, we got the B-1, we got the F-86, the F-4,
Got a lot of stuff to fly, man. Got a lot of stuff to fly.
F-16. I don't even think I've seen that fly. I've never even
Yeah.
seen it off the rat.
Yeah. Yeah, great voice.
Yeah,
Is
she
right,
did.
Adam. Exactly.
Can you imagine? She was a stick, right? And she's looking in the mirror and goes, "Oh man, I need to stop eating."
Yeah, but that's just.
I mean, what happens up here? What has to happen up here to when you look in the mirror? And it's like it's got to be in the mind, right? The mind's
Yeah,
broke.
it is. I mean, yeah, you don't see what other people see, and that's the sad part. I went to high school with a girl that it happened to, and it was not good. She was a kind person,
Oh yeah.
so not good. Let's see. Got a taxi test done on the DH-100 Vampire. All good.
Was that a
but
turbine?
Too windy. It's a maiden.
Or was that a foamy? Or was that a turbine?
I'm not sure.
We know what the vampire looks like.
Well, the Vampire was one that Free Wing put out, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Yeah. And people that have had it either loved it or hated it. So, which do you have, Philip? Is it the Motion RC Free Wing model? Because I think there was, I know, what's the name? Shay. He was flying it a lot on his channel. And some guys had to reinforce it too because it was kind of weak on the bars.
The booms?
Yeah, the booms. So, yeah.
A lot of flexing going on.
Yes. And I think some people have put carbon rods in those or something like that. So
Adam said she said she was picked on about her weight in school.
yeah,
She was heavy when she was
That's
younger?
what happened to the girl I was in school with.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
the ones I went to school with didn't have any problem with weight, but they had a problem with two girls were friends in school, and after they got out of school, her friend in high school married her dad. I told you that story.
Snow River said Bank of America just got busted for the same scheme.
Yep, same smell.
Wells Fargo.
They're
got
all in
busted
bed
for it.
together. It's just the beginning. It's already
Yeah.
happened. It's just a slow train wreck. Mainstream media ain't going to tell you. You got to watch the back end financials to know what's going
And
on.
always cover your back end. D25 should be shipping soon to my house.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
Um,
Yeah, it seems like there's. Yeah,
Yeah,
Once you start that flexing, and then you get that oscillation going, and then if you're
Yeah.
really going fast, and then you get that flutter, and then
Lyndon, the Hanger 9 Beaver I have not flown. This Beaver sitting here behind me, I have version 1 and it flies amazing. That's version 2. And yeah, they all fly great. They're good airplanes. I highly recommend them to anybody. If you love a good high wing uh, airplane that flies amazing, this is it. That's a 2 meter airplane. That is a big, big airplane.
this is what we call a wing tube airplane.
Yeah, this is an FMS model. You can get floats. The floats are massive. They're the size of 36 inches long, about this big around. They're huge. But these Beavers by FMS are just incredible flyers. This one actually has a sound system in it, and so does my version 1. And I'm selling that one if anybody's interested as well. That one is up for sale for $250 with a sound system. And it's amazing. Flies great, no damage, no nothing. It's just a great airplane. I love a good Beaver. Don't we all, Snow? Yeah, you guys are crazy. Don't we all? We thought Miss Cleaver had the Beaver. Let's see. Nothing wrong with a big bone gal, says Roy. Yeah. Like mopeds. They're both fun to ride till a friend sees you, is what I've been told. Oh, Lord.
I can't comment on
Well, you know, hey. Let's see. Do you still have the box for the Beaver? No, I do not. That is one box I do not have. But yeah, they fly incredibly well. Version 1 flies as good as version 2. It's just a matter of the scheme. Version 2 gives you the clear windows, a little shorter cowling. Other than that, they're the same airplane, same motor, same ESC. Fly off the same packs. It's a 6S airplane. I think Jeff might actually have one.
You talking about Jeff Bo?
LHF.
Oh, LA Jeff, not Jeff here.
No.
Because Jeff here doesn't keep anything for more than what?
Well,
3
he's
weeks?
got a Cessna that I got floats for sitting here for him that I got.
Why do you have floats for?
Because he told me to go to the person's house that lived here and buy them, and he paid me for them, and he still ain't come got them yet.
Oh
so.
my! Well, he sold his trailer, so he's got bank.
Well, he's got the plane still, which I'm shocked. So these floats for these Cessnas are hard to find. And
No, they're not. They're right there.
I know, right here in this box. Exactly.
FMF Big Beaver, FMS Big Beaver here, and Jeff in Lower Alabama.
Yeah, well, Jeff, you need you one, man, because
Move
they
to
are
Alabama.
awesome and they fly great. And they fly great with the floats on too. That's the thing. I used to fly the one I've got at the lake, man, and that thing takes off. The floats don't even matter to it, and they're big, and it flies incredibly well. So, yeah. Kenny says, Roy.
Well, you're over your time limit.
I know. What's up, Mike Bird? Welcome to the party late, man, but it's all good. Go back and watch it later. We just been having a good time hanging out, talking, showing everybody our new shirts. Legend Hobbies putting out some great stuff. Not just airplanes. We got really cool merchandise too, guys. And if you order a plane, typically you get some cool merch. That's how it works. Let's see. What are you doing?
There's a fly.
I'm gonna start making you wear these when you touch all the airplanes. You gotta have your gloves on. Good.
My precious.
That's right. CBO Hobo, what's up, man? How are you? Still got guys coming in here, man.
Well, what are you doing?
I mean, we're talking.
I need a drink.
What are you doing?
I need
Oh,
a
I
stiff
got,
drink.
I got water. This is nice cold water.
I don't know. Cooking mitts?
Cooking mitts. Yeah, see, you wear these when you handle certain airplanes too.
Keep them flying.
Keep them flying,
This
man.
could be cheap to make.
No, they're not. Those are nice socks,
I mean,
dude.
think about the thread and how you have to change it.
Yeah,
Then you
I'm
go,
saying.
and then you have to change. I mean, it's what
Yeah.
if the head moves of a different thread over to the same position?
I don't know. They're very nice. I can tell you that,
They
and,
got the
and
good
very
stretches in
comfortable and warm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can see that in there.
yeah. I'm telling you, man.
You see that?
There's a company called Fitz that makes the best sock ever. These, if I'm not mistaken, are made by that company. And I'm telling you, they're the same quality, same wear, same everything as that company.
Well, they're great.
Yeah,
They're great mitts.
and they're very warm. You hot yet?
No, actually, it's not.
It's breathable. Go here. Let's make you a moderator. There you go. All right, Hobo. Now you're a moderator, man. You got your blue wrench there, buddy. So now when you say something, you got a wrench. All right, Adam, get back to the shop, man. Get some stuff going on, and we'll see you soon, man. See you in the funny papers. um, Back to your L39. Did you record while you were working your magic? We just want to see hard work afterwards. Some stuff I did, yeah. I've actually shot some video. I've never put it together though, but I do have it on my phone. I took pictures before, after, during the install, what I had to do. But I can honestly say to you, I went right by Rich Baker's build and how
Rich,
he did
Rich
it.
does it good. Rich does
Yeah,
it right.
I followed exactly Rich Baker, so I said, well, it's hard to follow an icon and put your stuff up when people, enjoy Rich's videos so well. But yes, I do have videos. Let's see. Spammers disappeared ever since Russia got their asses kicked. Oh, I hear you. Let's see. Well, it is that time.
Where are we going?
I'm ready to go in and sit in the air conditioner. It's hot out
Well,
here.
they're probably hungry.
Yeah, probably. Hey guys, it's been another great Tuesday night. We've had a good time hanging out with all of y'all. It's always been fun. And again, check out the stuff at Legend Hobby. Go to Flying Tiger RC. Check out Mr. Guy Caputo. We will have some of his stuff at our fly-in for raffle, and also for you guys to see and try out firsthand. The radio tray that we have here. This is awesome right here. This is from Flying Tiger. Also come with the Pro strap.
Comes with transmitter too.
No. Wayne's giving his with it. He has Futaba though, so. But these right here are awesome. You got to try one of these trays, guys. The Pro strap, it goes around your neck. It's super padded. It puts all the weight between your shoulders versus on your neck. We also are going to have the what are the wheel locks that he gave you?
Yeah, no, yeah.
We're going to have the wheel locks, large and small sizes. We're going to have the plane restraint system on hand for you guys to try out and see at Fly-In as well.
Yes.
And so if you guys want to come down, check out the transmitter tray and
Check
some
it
of
out.
these goodies,
Check it.
come do it. Yeah, his tray is awesome, man. I'm telling you, it's a
Yeah,
great,
take off,
great
eh?
tray. And they'll fit any radio out there. That's the cool thing
Captain
about
Bloss.
it. Silver Fox said they ate already.
Eat again.
Got some snacks.
Snacks. I like snacks.
Snacks. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let's check and make sure I haven't missed anybody. Yeah, Robert can't fly without it because his hand got boogered up.
That's right. That's not
So,
boogered.
yeah.
That's cut up.
Yeah, well, it was practically cut off.
Didn't he was falling?
Something like
Yeah,
cut it
like
right across the
literally
wrist.
right
I mean, it
across.
like took it
Every
off.
single thing that you need to
Yeah.
go from there to there.
Other than that piece of skin right there.
Ugh,
Yep. And they reattached it.
nasty.
So yeah, not good. You have any Grey Poupon?
Yes, we do.
We have French's.
We got Wayne's World too.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
We're on the Central Carolina RC Club. Where's Central Carolina RC Club at? CCRC.
Central. That's probably in Raleigh, I would guess.
Is that
Wouldn't
Raleigh?
you think? I think so.
don't
We're in Kinston, North Carolina, Hobo.
Yeah, a little more east.
We're further east near the coast. Kinston is about what, an hour and 15 minutes from the beach.
I don't know. Never been to the beach. And I lived here 15 years.
I wouldn't tell it. I would not tell you.
Well, I'm telling you guys, I've never been to the beach. And I've lived here 15
It's sad.
years.
We have such beautiful seashores here, man. The beaches here are beautiful.
I open the book, turn on the internet.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You need to go. Seriously, it's pretty.
I don't like sand in my hot dog.
I don't either, but at the same time, it's just pretty to go see it. So
I
you
guess.
did.
That's what they tell me.
Be caressing my B1 over there.
You might want to finish that sentence. Don't let it fly.
Lord have mercy. Let's see. Harbor Freight transmitter is too small to fit the tray. Well,
Hey, I like that transmitter. That
What's the
little
little-
banana yellow plane.
yeah.
with
What's the little
elliptical?
transmitter? What's the company that has little transmitters that come with everything? What's that company?
There's a lot of them.
I know, but it's like an internet company. There's been several people on YouTube that have been sponsored by them. Brian Phillips actually shows some of their stuff.
I don't know.
Come on, man. Yeah, you do. You've seen him do it. You guys know what I'm talking about. He flies. They have the little planes like F-22. They have I think a P51, but they all come with a little transmitter. So yeah, I can see where they wouldn't fit.
Are you talking about the new ones that just came out, or you're talking about something
No,
else?
that's Motion RC with those.
Yeah, and that's
this is-
Futaba linked up.
This is a company kind of like Banggood or something that sends out these particular brands to people. Snow said it. There it is. Leave it to snow, right? I mean,
Leave it to snow.
I mean, Yeah. XK, that's one of the brands, but this was another. It's a funny sounding brand. Can't think of it. I think Skip Built did a review for one of their planes.
Little
one
Tykes?
time. No,
Air
but yeah,
Hogs?
they all come
Air
with all
Hogs?
different.
Air
no,
Hogs.
no.
That was when Toys. You ever believe Toys R Us would disappear?
No.
I waited all year long for that big old.
Isheen. Bam. Snow for the win. Isheen. There you go. See?
Never
I
heard
knew
of
what
it.
I was. See? I'm telling you.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, Brian Phillips gets stuff from them all the time.
Really?
Yeah, and they all come with a transmitter. So he's got like boxes of transmitters, man.
Yeah, no, I seen
Right.
even the one from Motion. You know, the new small ones they got.
Yeah.
That Futaba links up, just
Yeah.
like all the other ones for yours
Mhm.
brand. Now, if you don't want the plane with the transmitter, it's $10 cheaper.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
$10
Uh-huh.
cheaper.
Yeah. That's like some of the guys at the field this weekend that were flying with Jetty radios, man. Those were nice. But when I got my IX-20, I could not justify buying a Jetty because I'd have to change all my receivers.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you
And,
already invested,
Yeah. And that's why I didn't go with the Jetty. I thought about it. I talked
I
to
thought about that.
I talked to Brian McCormick about it, Brendan McCormick about it, at Just Plain Crazy. He has one, and he's a very big believer in them. But, yeah, I just couldn't make myself change all my receivers out and everything.
Heck, it's expensive when you get the high end.
No doubt, yeah. I mean,
the Futaba ones, the 14 channel with all telemetry is $229.
which now they were
$239.
explaining this weekend that you could get a 6-channel and run like, what was it,
Yeah, it's like
12,
an S-Bus
12 or
system.
14 channel. Yeah, so
But
that's
then you
a
got to
good
buy
thing.
all the knobs. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
when it gets that complicated, I just lose interest.
That's
It's
right, yeah.
So much crap got to
Yeah.
go. I mean, I just want my aileron to go up and down when I tell it.
yep. Well, you could be like Michael Barr and get the Harbor Freight 2-channel radio.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
That's all I started with. The single 2-channel radio from Hobby Shack, little box about that long, 72 megahertz, got one stick. That's how I learned.
And that's why you fly mode.
No, I couldn't do mode 4. That would be mode.
We got to get you broke back in right
No,
now.
no, I ain't going back. Once you go mode 4, you don't go back.
Really?
Yes.
You think?
I know.
Because I don't know anybody else that flies that mode but you.
You got to be special.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. Whatever.
All right, they're dropping out by flies. Y'all have
All right, guys. Look, so another Tuesday night Flight Club down in the books. You guys check out this right here, Legend Hobby. Planes are coming in, guys. Get them while they're hot. They're going to be gone. They won't last long. These look like teeth almost across back, like a skull, like skull teeth. So yeah, they're going to be selling out quick. T-28s coming in soon. Corsairs are probably pre-sold and gone, but you can get in on the next batch. So check them out, guys, and come to the fly-in. You might like it. We'll see you next week right here, guys. 8:30 Flight Club.